Moving on to one of the world's biggest shopping extravaganzas. Tuesday is November 11th, known in China as Singles' Day because of the 4-1s.
Yes, and the country's e-commerce giants have crowned the date as an occasion when Chinese consumers buy gifts for themselves. And it's big business. A Chinese research firm says last year's sales reached around $200 billion.
But with China's economy growing at a slower pace, this year companies are having to find new ways to entice shoppers.
Many have been live streaming on social media to promote their Singles' Day discounts. An online sales firm in Zhejiang province this year doubled the number of studios it uses for live streaming to about 50. On Monday night, it was using them to hawk a range of products, from alcoholic drinks to character goods and gold accessories. Some companies are enlisting consumers to help them boost sales. In October, this Japanese gas appliance manufacturer held an event to showcase the features of its products. Afterwards, staff encouraged participants to post on social media.
I was able to discover a new side of the brand that was different from the image I'd had before. My social media posts go out to 500 followers, so I think it's a good way to promote the brand.
Events such as this play a key role in connecting consumers with our products and technologies. It's important for marketing that people who try our products then share their impressions.
Another company is working together with consumers to develop products. Prototypes of the company's facial mask are being used in salons, and feedback is then reflected in the development process.
Do you have any opinions or advice?
There's the odd drop of water running into my ears.
The company aims to set itself apart from competitors so it can sell its products at higher prices and rise above the fray of the e-commerce wars.
Let's go to NHK World's Yoshida Mayu in Beijing for more. So Mayu, it sounds like times are changing for China's e-commerce industry.
Yes, and it all ties in with the slowdown in China's economy. Government figures show retail sales grew by just 3% in September compared to the same month last year. That's the fourth consecutive month that growth has weakened. At the same time, consumers are showing a stronger tendency to save money. That was clear from a survey conducted by China's central bank from July to September this year. Only about 19% of respondents said they plan to spend more, while about 62% said they would save more. This might explain the changes in people's purchasing behavior. The days of splurging on heavily discounted products may be coming to an end. Consumers are becoming more selective and only buying things they truly want. China's e-commerce market is also becoming more crowded, making competition even more intense. And that means companies have to do more to stand out from the pack, such as using social media or collaborating with influencers.
Mayu, you were in Beijing about 10 years ago. How do you feel consumer trends have changed since then?
Yes, I was in Beijing in 2013 as a student. Back then, Singles' Day felt like a major event. As it approached, my Chinese friends would often talk about what they wanted to buy. I remember being surprised when I checked some e-commerce sites myself and saw so many products being sold at massive discounts. But coming back to Beijing for the first time in about a decade, Singles' Day no longer seems to generate the same buzz. The sales campaign now starts even earlier, around mid-October. But for many people, it's become just another date on the calendar. Talking to friends, I got the impression that more people now prefer to spend their money on things like traveling or dining out with family and friends.
Mayu, is this shift in consumer behavior likely to be long-term?
I think so, yes. China's job market is a source of growing concern. In a survey conducted by the central bank, over 57% of respondents said finding work is difficult or the employment outlook is uncertain. In addition, the unemployment rate among young people aged 16 to 24 reached about 19% in August this year. That was the highest level since December 2023 when the survey method was revised. Internationally, China has other issues to contend with as well, such as trade friction with the United States. So the outlook for the country's economy is far from certain, and companies will need to evolve to make sure they're offering something that consumers really want.